Hello and welcome to another Dragonstorm Studios video. And with a new year, we begin a new series on the channel. For one Christmas present this past holiday, I drew a scene from history, specifically the Coronation of Charlemagne by Friedrich Kaulbach, painted in 1861. Now, Charlemagne was a king of the Franks and was depicted in this scene being crowned emperor of the Holy Roman Empire by Pope Leo III in 800 CE, or current era. I previously drew a picture of Napoleon Bonaparte crossing the Alps, but I didn't record footage of it. This leads me now to an idea that I'm going to try again with this particular painting and this particular drawing of it. There are 2 points that I want to make before I get too far into the video. The first is that I'll be doing a detail or zoomed in version of the painting, not the entire composition. The second is that I will be omitting any background characters that appear behind the main two figures. The reason for both decisions is to simplify the process. A drawing, and also a video, will be faster and more focused if the number of subjects is reduced. And with that being said, let's get to the art. So I begin with blocking out where the characters are in the scene. I have already kind of cropped the painting in my head, and it's just a matter of using the space appropriately on the page. I realize that the top of Pope Leo III's head is off camera partially, at least that headdress he's got, so I need to adjust that accordingly. One challenge in drawing multiple figures, even only two, in a scene is getting the proportions correct. Another is getting them to actually look like they're interacting. And one thing I have struggled with, which I'm still learning and still practicing, is getting two characters to interact, whether that be in a battle pose or an embrace or anything really. And you can see here my second pass has also darkened some of the features, especially the facial features, so I can make adjustments as necessary. One thing I'm a big fan of as well is drawing lightly, because that way I can make adjustments to the bottom of the scene as well. So you can see here that I've made some adjustments to Charlemagne. He's a bit more proportionally accurate in the legs, and that just helps the whole scene look a bit more realistic. Clothing was a big part of this drawing. You can see some work on the folds and the arm of Pope Leo at the moment, but just in general, having lots of cloaks, and a lot of historical paintings have this, those wonderful capes and details create some amazing texture in the work. There was also some patterns or some symbolism on part of Charlemagne's cloak. So I'm just kind of boxing out some areas and then shading around those areas to make them look lighter. One thing I've talked about in previous videos is also making sure there's not too much white in the scene, so lots of shading is very helpful. And of course, we have to add our background. Because I'm removing background characters, I'm making some educated guesses here and there about the background, some of those details. But as usual, lots of light and dark, just to create that atmospheric, that mood effect. I hope you enjoyed watching the progress of that drawing come together. Have yourselves a fantastic day.